YouTube को कौन लगे? YouTube को कौन लगे? The section of modulus of regular section is proportional to area of section, area of the square of the area of the section, product of the cross section area and depth, product of the area and width. The answer is area of section. Area of section. Simple simple bending equation. Simple bending equation is m upon I equals to r upon e equals to f upon y. Option B, y upon m d upon r equals to y upon r. Option C, m upon I e upon r or f upon y. Or option D, m upon I r upon y equals to y upon. The answer is upon I equals to e upon r equals to f upon y. The correct the intensity of direct longitudinal stress in cross section at any point distance r from the neutral axis is proportional to r 1 upon r square 1 upon r e square 1 r. A rectangular reinforced concrete beam is assumed to be made of homogeneous material, isotopic material, heterogeneous material, none of these. Heterogeneous material. If a constant section beam is subjected to uniform bending moment throughout its length, bends to a arc axis, a parabolic axis, Caterine, or none of these. A circular arc. Let's make a circular arc. Stress in a beam due to simple bending is stress in a beam due to simple bending is directly proportional, inversely proportional, curvilinear is related, none of these. Directly proportional. Stress is in a beam directly proportional to bending. A tie are load carrying member of a frame which are subjected to traverse load, axial tension load, axial compressive loads, torsional load. Answer is axial tension load. Strut are load carrying members of frame structure which are subjected to axial tension, axial compression load, torsional loads, transverse load. Axial compression. Struts are load carrying member of frame structure which are subjected to axial compressive load. Axial compressive load. Axial compressive load. The product of tangent force. Tangential force. The product of tangent force acting on the shaft and the distance from the axis of the shaft is known as bending moment, twisting moment, torsional rigidity, flexural rigidity. The answer is twisting moment. The product of tangential force acting on the shaft, its distance from the axis of the shaft, is known as twisting moment. When a shaft is subjected to twisting moment, every cross sectional of the shaft will be under tensile stress, compressive stress, shear stress, bending stress, shear stress. Shaft is subjected to a twisting moment. Shaft is twisting. Every cross sectional of the shaft at every cross section of the shaft will be under compressive stress. The shear stress at the center of circular shaft. Shear stress at a center of the circular shaft under torsion is 0. Torsion under 0 हुन्छ कि maximum हुन्छ कि minimum या infinity 0 हुन्छ. The torsional rigidity of a shaft is given by T upon theta. When a shaft is subjected to torsion, the shear stress induced the shaft varies from 0 at the center to maximum at the curvature circumference. 0 at center में 0 to maximum at circumference. This is maximum. When a column is subjected to eccentric load, the stress induced in the column will be directly stress only, bending stress only, shear stress only, direct and bending stress both. For no torsion tension condition in the base of the short column of circular section, the line of the action of the load should be within a circular of diameter equal to of the main circular. Main circular का diameter कता 1/4. The limit of eccentricity for a non-tensile condition for a column of circular section diameter is d upon 4. A load at which the column just buckle is known as buckling load, critical load, crippling load. Any of these above.